title of this mini podcast is The Insensitive Truth. Here's a personal dilemma I'm wrestling with. Telling the truth when it's insensitive. Here's the question I'm asking myself over and over. Is the hurt my observation is going to cause outweighed by its informative value? This truth is ugly, and it will hurt some people at a time when they could use less suffering. Rolling this around in my head reminds me of a story from almost 40 years ago. I was doing a radio talk show, and a noted local mob boss had died. It was the day of his funeral, and people started to call and savagely berate this man. Their observations weren't opinions, but hard, cold facts. But I decided to cut off the conversation just after 2 calls. I said, "Today we're not going to talk about this topic. Here's why." Then I went on to say something to this effect. This man may deserve all this vitriol, but his family doesn't. I went on to point out that he had a spouse, children, grandchildren, brothers, sisters, and others who had nothing to do with his alleged misdeeds, and they didn't need to hear this on this day of mourning. I added, "You can call me tomorrow and say whatever you want about this man, but not today." I held the truth at bay for another day, and may I say, I suspect I caused a lot of innocent hurting people less dismay. I think I've answered my own current dilemma here. How about you? Is there something you're jonesing to say that can wait for another day so you don't hurt people already in harm's way? It's a question worth reflection. What will you choose? The righteous path with absolute proof, or putting it on the shelf and feel better about yourself? All the best, John.